Hello everybody, it is me, Austin16. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and if not, I'm always praying for you. And we are here with some SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and I'm going to be playing GM mode today, and then soon I will be playing 2007 GM mode, and whichever video gets the most views, I will be doing as a series. So stay tuned for that. Okay, here we are with the General Manager mode. Now, before we get started, I would like to go over a few things that I have, prioritized inside my mind. Since, by myself, I usually like to play the matches, but on YouTube, I guess I will not be playing the matches. Just mostly because 9 times out of 10, the player is going to win. So I think, when you watch it, I am going to choose like a match to watch, only one out of, the few, just because I don't want the video to be too long. But, I would choose one match out of the match card to watch, just because, there's more unpredictability there. I think that once one of these games get chosen, I think that I'm going to do it more as if it was an actual wrestling show. I want to definitely have more presentation on these episodes. And maybe, just maybe, you guys can comment down below if there's enough viewers for this video to comment anything down below. Maybe you can act like actual wrestling fans, like internet wrestling fans, and rate my show based off of your comments. That could be a thought. And that would add to the fun. If someone's getting pushed too hard, you feel like, start complaining, or if someone gets buried, you could definitely, say that as well. But, yeah, that is just some thoughts that I have on this mode. But let me know in the comments, or if you like that idea. But anyways, enough rambling on. I will probably add a timestamp right there so you can skip my yapping. But let's get on with the video. GM mode. Here we go. Okay, here we are. I will obviously be going with draft roster. I don't know many people that choose a WWE roster, but let's go ahead and do this. And all right. Now, between SmackDown and Raw, I usually go with SmackDown just because I prefer the World Heavyweight Championship on my brand over the WWE one, WWE Championship. But in this video, I want to make it as unpredictable as it can be. And I'm going to flip a coin. Heads for SmackDown and tails for Raw. So here we go. And it is heads. We got heads. And there we go. SmackDown is the choice. I am so glad that we got SmackDown. Just because the World Heavyweight Championship, I love it. It is my favorite title. And here's all the rules and tips. We got the Cruiserweights on the blue, which is probably kind of the real bummer. We got the World Heavyweight Championship, but we also got the Cruiserweight Championship, which, to be honest, I'd rather have, the women's wrestlers on this roster. But let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and see who's the most popular. We got Triple H as the most popular, but Undertaker is more defined for SmackDown, so I think I'm going to choose The Undertaker. And he is my third favorite wrestler of all time. So let's choose him. And I think I'm going to give him 9 months. I think what I'm going to do is 9 months for the first guy, and then 6 months for the next couple of guys. I feel like would be the best option, maybe. I don't know. We will see. John Cena. I'd like to go for Batista because he's a SmackDown guy. I think of him as a SmackDown guy more often. But, John Cena is more popular in this game, so I think I'm going to go with him. There we go. They got Kurt Angle, which is a huge loss. I'm not going to lie. And we are going to do Batista. They got Eddie Guerrero. Okay. I'm going to do Shawn Michaels then. I'm hoping that they do not choose Randy Orton. I would love to have Randy Orton on my roster, but let's go ahead and do Shawn Michaels. By the way, why is Shawn Michaels considered a cruiserweight in this game? That is weird. I never really questioned that, I don't think. I'm sure I have, but I like to make it public now. Why is Shawn Michaels a cruiserweight in this game? They have Chris Jericho down there, and he's not a cruiserweight, and they're about the same build, I think. From memory, yeah. Anyways, yeah. You think Chris Jericho would be a cruiserweight? Who else in this game is considered a cruiserweight? Ric Flair? RVD? What? Christian? I can maybe see Christian. Shelton Benjamin's not, though. Shelton Benjamin is like literally the same build as RVD and Shawn Michaels, and he's what? That makes no sense. Anyways, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get Shawn Michaels in, and they got Rey Mysterio. Well, I guess since Shawn Michaels is a cruiserweight, I don't know, he can be our main cruiserweight guy. I don't know, I don't really plan on doing too much with the cruiserweights. I'm not really interested in the Cruiserweight Championship. I'm just mainly focusing on the main three. All right, we got Randy Orton to choose from now. We can definitely get him, and they chose a guy. JBL, huh. I'm not going to lie, I used to really actually hate JBL. Not hate, but just dislike. You know, I've never really been too much of a fan of him in the past, but I have recently come around to appreciating his work. And I might choose him. I might go with him. All right, there we go. They got Kane. And I'm going to choose Edge. Edge isn't very popular in this game, which this is 2006. But the game probably came out around 2005. I'm going to get Big Show. Booker T. We're just going down the roster at this point. RVD they got. Ric Flair. Ric Flair would be a nice choice. Honestly, Ric Flair, like, most of the time, Ric Flair is a good option to have partner with pretty much anybody because he can mentor a lot of people and still come out like looking good. I'm going to get Shelton Benjamin. I feel like Shelton Benjamin would be a nice pick to, actually give him a chance. Carlito, I don't know. Maybe William Regal. His popularity is very low. I'm going to choose Carlito. Okay, that was our 13th pick. I guess we'll get some cruiserweights in there just to, have them there. I would like to push Chavo, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to do that considering how low popularity he is. Spike Dudley, same with him. Same with Spike Dudley. He would be a nice pick to push, but his popularity is so low, you have to job a lot of people, a lot of good people to job to him. Why haven't I chose Lita? I have Edge on my roster, and I haven't chose Lita yet. What's wrong with me? That's a great management situation. I don't think they dated at this point, but it was almost there. All right. Now for championships, the thing that I like to do is have tournaments for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then everything else, I think that I am going to have... I like to have everything vacant at the start and then have people win them in matches instead of just choosing people. I think that's kind of weird. Or not weird, but I feel like it's more fair for the superstars to actually have an opportunity to win them and not automatically already have people be champions. So I'm not going to put anybody as champions yet, but I will definitely have matches for them. I'll give them all tournaments on whether to choose who will be the World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to be until the pay-per-view for SmackDown. I think SmackDown's pay-per-view are second. I could be wrong on that, but let's go ahead and start. And now we are at the GM desk. But let's go over all these options and tabs for those who are unfamiliar with this game and the way it works. Now, I'm not sure how much different this GM mode is compared to 2024s or 2K24s, as I haven't played that one yet, but I did play 2K22s, and I expect it to be pretty similar in that regard, but it is a little bit different on this game, as this is the very first GM mode to ever exist. But basically, for those who do not know what this is General Manager mode in the wrestling game WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. You choose a roster of SmackDown or Raw, and you have to try to get higher ratings, as we are in competition with Monday Night Raw, as we are Friday Night SmackDown. And we will have to try to put up a good enough show in order to defeat Raw's ratings. We have schedule, which sets up the matches for the week's episode. Then after that, we have email, which we get emails from other people that help us, and also if our wrestlers get injured. And then we have a roster, and here is our roster that we are working with, as I've already chosen it, but let's go over it real quick. As we have the Undertaker, John Cena, Batista, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, JBL, Big Show, Edge, Booker T, Ric Flair, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, Carlito, Lita, Chavo, Guerrero, Tajiri, the Hurricane, and Spike Dudley. And then in the middle we have morale, which our superstars go from happy or they complain about not getting championship title reigns, or getting an opportunity at the titles, or not being put in matches enough, or another option of being fatigued or injured. And then right next to that, we have popularity, which our superstars are good enough to compete. And if they win or lose, matches, the popularity will either rise or drop. Other stuff. And then popularity, and, the higher popularity your superstar is, like if your the more like the higher championship they can get. At least I think I'm thinking of the wrong game. I think 2007 is where that starts to happen, but we will focus on that in the next video. But that's pretty much it for all like the most important things in this game. So yeah, we will. I'll definitely have a better explanation as we go along. But we should go ahead and start off, making a show. Okay, now we are on schedule. We just press on schedule, and it brings us to a calendar. And then we can click on SmackDown, and it'll bring us to a editing place where we can make our matches. We have a lot of different match types that we can choose from. We have, single matches, tag team, triple threat, fatal four-ways, handicaps, and main events. Main events are more like hardcore matches, steel cage matches, like multi-man matches, like a 6v6 type of thing. But I'm going to go ahead and start making matches. This will probably be the last time that you will see me actually editing a match together, unless you want to see that. The videos will be much, much longer. But I actually want these videos to be shorter than my other series on the channel. So this will probably be one of the only times you see me editing and working things out, as I actually want to make it like a smaller show type thing. And we are just going to put together some tournament matches for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's probably going to be a lot of singles matches for the night, and maybe for like the next couple of weeks for the majority of the part. Maybe there will be a couple of tag team matches here and there, probably just for those who we have left over after those who lose the tournament. Can be a good opportunity to have different style tag teams, Carlito and Big Show. I definitely want some high roster people. Shawn Michaels. What about John Cena? Shawn Michaels versus John Cena, or is that too early? I don't know. Let's see. No, I think I'm going to put them on a different spot in the card. I don't think putting people at certain spots in the card really matter in this game, but I like to think so. So I'm going to work it that way. So, like the number 2 match is probably going to be less exciting than, the first match of the night. Like, Ric Flair versus Christian. It's all right. Probably isn't the greatest. Actually, I just realized I think Christian is a heel in this game, so I'm going to go with this. Ric Flair versus Shelton Benjamin. That would be actually not too bad. All right, up next, I am thinking about doing another singles match. I think I'm going to choose Shawn Michaels and John Cena for this one. Okay, I am going to do Shawn Michaels and John Cena. There we go. Match 3. Match 4. I believe for match 4, I'm going to do a triple threat match. There's already been a lot of singles matches. I have like 3 singles matches back to back. So I think I'm going to do a triple threat match, and I have an idea of either doing a Cruiserweight championship match or a United States championship match. Because I definitely want to get some championships underway. But, we have to have at least some champions for the first night. So there we go. All right, now I'm going to have another singles match. Since we just put a triple threat match, I feel like we can get away with another singles match. And this one's going to be The Undertaker versus Randy Orton. Yep, that's a good one. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I should put match 5 like that. I might change matches around. I think about where the matches are positioned, just because who might be in a better position during certain cards. Because I feel like what I think is if I would have put Randy Orton and Undertaker at match 5, the main event match would have been a bust. Just because, who is following Undertaker and Randy Orton? Like, the crowd will be absolutely dead after that type of match. All the excitement in the air for that match because of how popular those guys are. And then the main event, the next match, the crowd's going to be dead. I feel like no matter who it is, especially for a SmackDown. I don't think that really matters in this game, but that's just the way I piece these matches together. And honestly, it's fun. It's a lot of fun to me to think, in those circumstances, in those ways. I also think that I'm going to put a United States Championship match up between Big Show and Christian. So there we go. We have 2 championship matches. And we got a whole bunch of tournaments for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, all right. I think we are done with this card for this episode. So let's continue on and press start. And here goes the official card of the first SmackDown show on SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. First up, we have Undertaker versus Randy Orton in a tournament-style match. This is the first match of the night, kicking it off straight off with Undertaker and Randy Orton. This should be a banger. This is going to be the match that we are going to watch, guaranteed. And we are going to simulate the rest of them. So let's go ahead and get into this match.
And the opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
All right, here we go. Starting off hot. Randy Orton versus The Undertaker. Starting off right off the bat, we're just going straight after it. This is what I love about this game, and the gameplay is so fast-paced. So much more fast-paced than I'm used to. Not as fast as Here Comes the Pain, but it is like right in the middle. It's right in the middle of the balance between arcadey and realistic. Between, Here Comes the Pain and this game are definitely like in the top two of like the best wrestling games of all time. I guess No Mercy would be up there as well. That'd be the top three right there. Is this Here Comes the Pain? Oh my goodness! RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton just dropped The Undertaker like that, but The Undertaker didn't sit down for very long. The referee's getting involved now. Yeah, you can hit the referee pretty good in this game. He gets right in the middle of your fight, and most of the time it ends in DQ. But like I was saying, I think the top three wrestling games of all time, I feel like, publicly is this Here Comes the Pain and No Mercy. I didn't play No Mercy like growing up, so that nostalgia of it is gone. Like I don't have that. Honestly, I feel like I had the worst of the N64 games, of that being Warzone. not 2020 Call of Duty Warzone. Nope, not that. WWF Warzone. Yes. If you guys have even played that game is like pretty bad. They try to mix in like Mortal Kombat style combos and moves into a 3D wrestling game, and it didn't go over very well, I will say. But unfortunately, that was like near the end of, that was like the very little N64 that I played back then. But yep, and there that goes. Randy Orton going up to the top rope. So I don't know what would be number 3 in mine. I mean, WWE 2K14 is pretty stacked. So it's a pretty stacked game. I feel like that can be on my list. Oh. I believe that was the first game that I ever 100%ed on Xbox 360. Oh my. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Tombstone Pile Driver. Boom. Aw, rope break. Dang. Undertaker is PO'd about that rope break. Straight up with an uppercut. Oh, here we go, off the ropes. A back body drop. We got Undertaker rejuvenating his stamina. We got Randy Orton in the corner. Oh, elbows to the face by Orton. Oh, and going for this. Almost. He got him with a rope break. Right to the back of the head. Oh, reversal. Another reversal. Oh. Undertaker coming full speed. Oh, another cover. 1. Just a 1 count. Randy Orton keep trying to get those sneaky roll-up pins. Oh. There we go. It's just reversal after reversal. Bang. Here goes a grapple. Reversal. Randy Orton gets a grapple. Undertaker reverses. Oh, a scorpion death drop. Dang. And a leg drop. Randy Orton's head is looking pretty bad. Uh-oh. Here we are, the second one. Another tombstone pile driver. Boom. Can he get it this time? 1, 2, 3. Undertaker is the first victorious in the tournament for the World Heavyweight Championship. And up next, we have Ric Flair versus Shelton Benjamin for yet another tournament. Let's go. We're going to simulate the rest of the matches. So let's see who wins between Ric Flair and Shelton Benjamin. How will this match play out? It's time to find out. And Shelton Benjamin picking up the victory against Ric Flair. I don't think Ric Flair is going to be too happy about that. But here we are. Here's the results. All right, let's continue on with match 3. In match 3, here we are with another tournament between Batista and Booker T. Who do you think is going to win? I will give you a few seconds to guess in the comments below, even though the results are very, very short. What? Booker T has defeated Batista and now is heading towards the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, that's interesting. What else is interesting is that all 3 members of Evolution has lost. We could probably do something about that. Just saying. Heads up. And up next, we have match 4. Is the Cruiserweight Championship triple threat match between Tajiri, Chavo Guerrero, and Spike Dudley. Who do you think will win? Comment down below. And Spike Dudley is the new Cruiserweight champion. That's actually really good. His popularity is pretty low, so maybe that can up it. And match 5, we've got Big Show versus Christian for the United States Championship. Let's see who wins. In 3, 2, 1. Big Show is your new United States Champion. There we go. Seems about right. And then for the main event, we have John Cena versus Shawn Michaels for the last tournament match of the night. Who do you got? Who do you got? John Cena is going to the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. So now we got Undertaker, we have Booker T, we have Shelton Benjamin, and John Cena. Now, looking forward to the tournament next week. If we make it next week, will be that match. Or I guess, I don't know. Will it be a Fatal 4-Way? Will it be another a singles match between 2 people? We'll find out. So now let's get to the results. Here is the result of our show. Fan Change Raw, 190 plus. They got a 3-star rating. We have John Cena as the main event, who is on the front page. And then we got SmackDown, us, rating 2 stars. Actually not terrible. I feel like the expected thing for the first show is usually like 1.5 stars. So I'm actually pretty glad about that. Undertaker was able to pull out a victory in a singles match. Sleeper match by fans. How is Undertaker and Randy Orton a sleeper match? Anywho, there we go. That has been WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager Mode. But next time, I should be doing SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager Mode. And after that, whichever one you guys are more interested in, or I guess whichever one gets the more views, which is the only way I can really tell at this point in my YouTube career, that is the one that I'll be doing. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of everything that's going on with SmackDown, the SmackDown show today. And this has been Austin 16. God bless. Peace out. I'll see you next time.